Supervisor, the appointment so the committee, the interview committee comprised of myself, Vice Chair Dickinson, and Deputy Administrator interviewed 6 great individuals who had submitted letters of interest, and the committee moved forward. Mr. Aaron Greiner, and I would invite him to the podium if he would, and provide a little bit of background on him from himself. And that is the motion, or the move that the interview committee had recommended. But I do want to express my sincere thank you to the other 5 qualified candidates, very good candidates, and made our job very tough. But I want to emphasize that the committee moved forward. Mr. Greiner, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the board. My name is Aaron Greiner. First off, I'd like to thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to be here tonight to demonstrate why I believe that I would be a candidate that is worthy of representing District 5 for the county, and also acting not just in the interest of District 5, but the best in the interest, or the best interest of the county. Excuse me. Some of the more astute listeners in the audience tonight may have realized that I talk a little funny, or some people say I talk a little funny. In my day-to-day life, I get the question very often, you're not from around here, are you? And me being me, I usually just respond, I'm from south of Anago, which is usually met with blank stares and confusion until I inevitably say, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm not from Burnham Wood. I originally hail from Thomasville, Georgia, which is a small farming community located in the Red Hills region of Southwest Georgia and North Florida. I've been a resident of Marathon County for going on 8 years now, and I call my District 5 home. I've been there as long as I've lived in Wausau. I'm raising my family there. My kids go to school there, and I love it. I will introduce myself a little bit differently. You guys have seen my resume. You know where I've been. You know what I've done. So I kind of want to read in between the lines a little bit. I've not had the pleasure of meeting most of you yet, so I kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about who I am personally, how I think, and just to give you a little bit of insight of who I am before you vote to elect me. So I come, or appoint me, excuse me, not elect me. I come from a very long line of proud, hardworking farmers, carpenters, and civil servants. My family has been on the same plot of land for over 175 years, and we don't really plan on going anywhere in the near future. My trades as a diversified organic market gardener and a carpenter have taken me all over the nation and all over the world, and it's part of the reason why I'm here talking to you guys tonight. But throughout all of this, I've never really lost track of where I came from. It's something I pride myself over. Although I'm no longer a resident of the Red Hills, I have brought with me many of the values, experiences, and lessons that were instilled in me in my youth, and the things that I believe have made me who I am today. Hard work, dedication, accountability, frugality, fiscal responsibility, resourcefulness, and a reliance on faith and community support tempered by individual responsibility. These are many of the same values that I see all over Marathon County and pretty much any community that I've been to in all of my adventures around here. And honestly, I think that's part of the thing that made it so easy for me to acclimate here. That, and I'm a lifelong fan of the Green Bay Packers, but that's here nor there, whatever. So I know, right? It's true. I promise. I'm not just saying that. So a little bit about me. My mother will be the first to tell you that I am just terribly curious. I'm always questioning how or why things work. I can tell you she's probably right. This is something that came up in the committee interview process. I consider myself a problem solver, a MacGyver, as it were. I mean, I was a farm kid that grew up 20 miles in the middle of nowhere, so if you had a problem, you can't just run to town to fix it. You have to be, creative, self-sufficient, and try to figure things out like that. And in doing so, it really changed how I look at problems in the world. And I have a really good ability to take a big problem, break it down into small problems, and figure out how different problems work together, and then address the smaller problems in hopes of fixing larger, overarching issues. I'll put this as a caveat. I'll be the first to say that I am not naive enough to believe that all problems can be solved that easily. However, I do believe that there would be many opportunities for me to apply my talent and my energy and charisma for the benefit of the people of Marathon County. I'm a devoted father. I'm a steward of Marathon County history. I'm a passionate sportsman, outdoorsman, and conservationist. And while I may have exchanged red clay roads for red granite-clad county highways, I still feel the same sense of place and belonging now as I always have. So, I mean, I've been all over the upper Midwest and Wisconsin. I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be, anywhere else I'd rather raise a family. And I love our community, and I would welcome the opportunity to serve on this board in any capacity and put all of my talents and passions into work for the betterment of us all. So, thank you.